So my name is Jeff Chan, founder of MMA Shredded. The first question is, how did I get started into martial arts? Well, I started when I was around 15 or 16 years old. I guess I just always loved fighting, and I remember back in science high school, I was playing shot with my hockey friend, and I guess one of my best friends today invited me to train Muay Thai at the Aiemann Academy of Martial Arts, and that's where I started. My striking coach at the time, Crew Jeff Harrison, kept telling me that I should compete, persuaded me, and I followed his directions and accumulated approximately 26 amateur fights. Lost 2 of them. One guy is now in the UFC, undefeated, and another guy is now a pro kickboxer. Shortly after that, I went pro in MMA. The second question is, what has martial arts done for me? Could be a very long answer, but I'm going to try to keep it as short as possible. But martial art has done everything. It's completely changed my life. I'll start off with the quick ones. It's given me confidence. It's gotten me in elite shape. It's given me respect from friends, family, strangers. It's given me self-discipline, self-control. It's kept me focused and kept me away from, alcohol and partying. It's given me so much knowledge, and it's given me the ability to teach and be a coach, and now become an online coach where I can reach thousands of people. It's the most rewarding feeling to help people, especially when they need it. Furthermore, martial arts has given me the ability to protect others and myself if ever necessary. This is a hobby that has now turned into a passion, and a passion that is now slowly turning into a career. How did I get into content creating? Well, it first started in 2016. A friend of mine and I wanted to go meet the Muay Thai guy, Sean Fagan, and he was hosting his first camp ever in Thailand at Kong Si Ta. So I went there, I met Sean. I was lucky enough to get to hang out with him, and just talking about him and about his life really inspired me to do the same. He told me that I could probably do the same too, and it literally started from there. And we were brainstorming ideas, and he was kind of mentoring me, and that's how it all started. I did my first few videos in Thailand, and you can look back at my YouTube channel. My first few videos were in Thailand. They're super old, and I've grown a lot since then. Did I think this kind of career was possible at the beginning? Well, the truth is I'm still not there yet. I'm still working part-time as a server at Mandarin, and the goal is to make this full-time. But I'm also a lot more confident now. But at the beginning, I had lots and lots of doubts. But I had Sean and other people motivating me, inspiring me to continue doing it. I kept with it anyways as well because I enjoyed creating content. I enjoyed learning about myself. When you film your own sparring, you learn so much about yourself, and it has evolved my MMA game drastically. I recommend everyone to start investing in a cheap camera and filming your sparring, because you'll learn so much that you would not expect. Next question is, do you have plans to make it to the UFC? I have received a million comments asking when I'm going to make the UFC, or comments saying that you're going to make it to the UFC. Oh, hope to see you in the UFC one day. The truth is I have no plans to make it to the UFC, nor do I even plan on fighting much more. I want to actually spend my time on creating content for MMA Shredded and building MMA Shredded. If I was busy with all these fight camps, I would not be able to make this much content. A lot of people don't understand the amount of time it takes to actually make this content, and people also don't understand how much sacrifice you need to give up to make it to that elite level of fighting. And I'm a family man. I want to spend my time with my family, and I don't think that's the lifestyle I want. My goal is actually to become another Firas Zahabi, and he's a perfect example. He is skilled. He keeps up with the guys in the UFC. He keeps up with all his students. I have no doubt that he could become a UFC champion, but he chooses not to. He chooses to train and coach and be a family man. It's just like what Joyce St. Pierre says. He loves training, but he hates fighting. There's so much stress that comes with fighting. From my own experience, when I'm in fight camp, I'm drilling and training the same stuff over and over again, and I'm drilling it until I'm the best at it. If I'm not in fight camp, I'm testing out all these new different techniques. It's so much more fun. It becomes playful. I'll try a new technique that I see, and I'll try it even if I'm getting hit, even if I'm losing, even if I'm not landing it, even if it's not my style. I'll try it just for fun, and I become more of a martial artist by trying all these different techniques. When I'm in fight camp, I'm sticking with what I'm best at, and that's it. What is the coolest moment I have had as a content creator lately? I would say the coolest moment so far was that Firas Zahabi reached out to me himself, invited me to go train at Tristar. I got to meet multiple UFC fighters. I got to spar and grapple with Firas. I got to meet George St. Pierre. I got to have dinner with Firas. And after that, he invited me to come every Tuesday and Fridays to help train his brother, not train his brother, train with his brother, Aiemann Zahabi, for his next UFC fight, May 4th. And every Tuesday I've been going and getting my ass kicked by Aiemann, but also getting better. Other cool moments is that I love the daily comments and the daily Instagram messages. I love it when people message me, asking me for help, and just ask me questions in general, and I'm very happy to help them back and do whatever I can to help them. How is MMA different from kickboxing and Muay Thai? I would say that MMA is just much more vast. There's so much more for you to learn. You have to learn grappling, you have to learn wrestling, wrestling defense, striking as well. You have to actually strike in a different stance because there's takedowns. The gloves are smaller. There's so many differences. Do I like kickboxing or do I like MMA more? I like MMA more just because it's so diverse and it's an evolving sport. And this goes back to the same topic as I was discussing before, is that there's so many different styles and ways to play around with MMA, and you can have so much fun testing out all these techniques. And that's what I love about the sport. Every day I'm learning something new. Every time I watch a fight, I'm learning something new, and that gives me the ability to pass it on to my fans. What do I hope to accomplish in the next few years? Well, I have many goals. One of them would be to open up a gym in the next 5 to 10 years. Short-term goals, I would like to meet my audience. I'd like to host camps around the world, just like Sean Fagan, the Muay Thai guy, and meet people who I'm interacting with online. I'd like to continue training and learning and growing as a martial artist. Lastly, I'd like to thank Lawrence Kenshin for interviewing me. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. If you're interested in breakdowns of legendary fighters, tutorials on Jiu-Jitsu, Muay Thai, wrestling, and MMA striking, as well as day-to-day training vlogs, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, MMA Shredded. Right now, I'm also working on a 3-part series on MMA striking. MMA striking is very different from other striking sports like kickboxing, Muay Thai, or boxing. This is why you'll see MMA fighters outstrike elite kickboxers who transition into MMA. The stance/guard, the strategy, and much more are all very different when it comes to MMA striking. If you're interested in that topic, please check out the link in the description below. As you guys know, yesterday I officially announced my new course, which is now available. Please check out my new course that I put all my time into these last couple of months. It is called the MMA Striker and is designed for MMA fighters focused on keeping their fights standing, just like former UFC champions Conor McGregor, Max Holloway, and Jose Aldo, to name a few. This 19-chapter curriculum covers tactics that I believe help the striking-focused fighter, going through both basic and advanced strikes, countering different fighting strategies and styles, important grappling techniques, escaping some of the most dangerous positions if the fight is taken to the ground, and how to stand back up. You guys know me as a coach that strongly believes in passing on techniques that I wholeheartedly believe work in the cage. So everything in the curriculum is backed up with real-time sparring footage. Get started now with the special price using the code EARLYBIRD.